Hey, you. Yeah, you. The one scrolling at midnight, like always, trying to feel something other than this. The one who's been trying to hold it together all day long. And finally, now this is a time when you're falling apart. The one who feels like no one understands. Like you're the only person in this world who's going through this right now. I need you to hear something. You're not alone. Not tonight. Not ever. I know it feels like it, and I know the silence is loud. I know the bed feels empty, and I know those thoughts just won't stop. But you clicked on this video for a reason. And King, I'm here for a reason. So let's just sit together for a minute. You and me, and every other king who's watching this and feeling the exact same way right now. This video is different. I'm not gonna tell you to go hit the gym. I'm not gonna give you a 5-step plan. I'm not gonna tell you to toughen up. Tonight, I kinda just wanna remind you of something that you may have forgotten. And that something is that you matter. What you're feeling is valid, and you're not as alone as you think you are. So let's talk. I know what you're going through. Not in like a yeah, bro, but more of like I know what you're going through. I know what it's like to wake up at 2 a.m. and reach for someone who's not even there anymore. I know what it's like to see something funny and then instinctively you want to send it to her, but you remember you can't. I know what it's like to hear a song and then have to change it immediately because you start thinking about her. I know what it's like to be surrounded by people and still feel all alone. I know what it's like to wonder if you'll ever feel normal again. I know what it's like to cry in the shower because we know it's the only place no one can hear us. I know what it's like to put on a brave face for your family, for your friends, your co-workers, and then you fall apart the second you're by yourself. I know what it's like to feel embarrassed for how much this is even affecting you. Like you should be over it by now. Like you're being dramatic. Like real men don't feel this way. But here's what I need you to understand, King. What you're feeling right now is not weakness. It's not dramatic. It's not something to be ashamed of. It's human. You loved someone. You lost someone. And King, that's one of the most painful experiences you will ever go through. And the fact that you're hurting, it means you have a heart, which also means you're capable of love and loving. That's not a flaw, King. That's a strength that got wounded. And wounds heal, but first they have to be acknowledged. Now I need to show you something. There are thousands of other men watching too. Some of them clicked on this video 5 minutes ago. Some of them will click on it 5 hours from now. Some of them are watching for the 3rd time because they needed to hear it again. Different cities, different countries, different stories, but the same feeling. Now think about that for a second. There's a guy in New York right now who just got cheated on last week. He's watching this on his couch at 1 a.m., wondering if he'll ever trust again. There's a guy in London who's been broken up for 6 months, but still thinks about her every day. He found this video because he couldn't sleep. There's a guy in Atlanta who just saw her post something new. He's trying not to spiral, so he's watching this to feel less alone. There's a guy in Toronto, in LA, in Chicago, in Miami, in places I will never visit. All feeling what you're feeling, King. All wondering if anyone understands. All thinking that they're the only one. But you're not the only one. You're part of a brotherhood you didn't even know existed. Thousands of kings going through fire, finding these videos in the middle of the night, just trying to make it to tomorrow. And every single one of them, they're gonna make it, including you, King. So can I be honest with you for a moment? Healing isn't what they show in the movies or what they talk about in R&B songs. It's not a montage of gym sessions and glow-ups with motivational music playing. Real healing is messy. Real healing is ugly. Real healing is non-linear. Some days you'll feel like you're finally moving on. You'll wake up and she won't be the first thing you think about. You'll laugh and actually mean it. You'll think like, I got this. And then a random Tuesday hits you like a truck. You smell her perfume on a stranger. You drive past a restaurant you used to go to. You find an old photo you forgot existed. And then suddenly, you're back at square one, crying like it just happened yesterday. That doesn't mean you're failing, King. That doesn't mean you're not healing. That's just how it works. Healing is 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Sometimes 3 steps back. Sometimes you trip and fall on your face. But as long as you keep getting up, you're still healing, King. The bad days don't erase the progress because they are a part of the progress. So if you're having a bad night tonight, if you feel like you're back at the beginning, I'm here to tell you you're not. You're just in the messy middle. And the messy middle is where your transformation happens. So keep going. I want to give you permission right now. Permission to feel this. All of this. You don't have to be strong tonight. You don't have to have it together. You don't have to pretend you're fine. If you need to cry, cry. Not the single tears that roll down your face like in the movies. I mean really cry. Ugly cry. The kind where you can't breathe. The kind where your whole body shakes. Just let it out. We spend too much energy trying to hold it in. Trying to be tough, trying to move on faster, trying to prove we're okay when we're not. But that stuff doesn't disappear. It just builds up. And eventually, it explodes. So instead of waiting for the explosion, let it out. Feel the sadness, feel the anger, feel the confusion, feel the loneliness. Don't run from it, don't numb it, just feel it. And then when you're done, when the tears dry up, when that wave passes, you'll still be here and you'll still be breathing. You'll still be standing because you're stronger than you think. Not strong because you don't feel, strong because you feel everything. And you're still here. Again, I'm not gonna lie and say tomorrow's gonna be better because it might not be. Tomorrow might be just as hard. Next week might be brutal. But here's what I can promise you. It won't always feel like this. That weight on your chest now, it's gonna lift, not all at once, but slowly. The thoughts that won't stop, they're gonna quiet down gradually. The morning where you don't wanna get out of bed, there are gonna be mornings where you're excited to start the day. I know this feeling's impossible right now. I know you can't imagine not feeling this pain. But again, I've been where you are. And I'm standing on the other side telling you, the light is coming. It's not here yet, but it's coming. And every night you survive, every morning you wake up and try again, every video you watch to get through that darkness, you're getting closer to it. And I don't know when, but one day you're gonna look back at this and realize it was building something. You'll see the purpose in the rain. You'll understand why it happened. You'll be grateful for the man that it made you. But that day is not today. Today you just have to survive. And surviving is enough. You hear me, King? Just making it through tonight is a win. Just being here, watching this, trying, that's strength. So before I let you go, I want you to do something for me. If you're watching this right now and you're going through it, I want you to drop a comment. It doesn't have to be deep. It could just be a crown emoji. Or I'm here. Or maybe comment where you're watching from. What city, what state, what country. Because here's what's gonna happen. When the next king watches this video at 3 a.m., feeling like no one understands, he's gonna scroll down and see your comment. And your comment might be the thing that makes him feel less alone. We're building something here. Not just a YouTube channel, but a brotherhood. A place where men can be real about what they're feeling. A place where we lift each other up. A place where you're never going through it alone. So drop that comment. Not for me, but for the next king that needs it. Let him know he's not alone. The same way this video is letting you know you're not alone. I don't know what time it is where you are, but wherever you are, whatever time it is, you're gonna be okay. Because we're all gonna make it. I'll see you in the next video, King. Crown up, take care of yourself tonight. You matter.